What up, guys? It's your boy Robby Rowe. So before we dive into this new segment, quick shout out to my new camera. Let me know if I look better? Question mark? Or if you don't even notice, then it's pointless. But yes, double beard bun. It's a thing. All right, let's dive in. So today I want to talk about a popular question that I get in my direct messages, on my emails. Kids that are at the high school level that are concerned about college recruiters or college players that are concerned with like scouts. Basically the question is like, hey, how do I get seen? Right? I think we all want to get seen. We all want to showcase our talent to individuals that have power to put us into like the positions that we want to be in, right? So maybe we're a high school guy that wants to be in college, or maybe we're a college guy or even high school guy that wants to play professional baseball. We want to showcase what we can do on the field to those individuals. And I know it's a tough process. I know it's hard. I know you can be in the middle of nowhere. Your town could have like no street lights and you're grinding and like you don't know what to do. So I want to start by saying personally, I'm from a super small town. I don't know how many of you know like my background, but I come from a town. I think we have 3 stoplights. Like I graduated with like 80 people, and I'm not sitting here saying that, hey, if I did it, everyone can do it. No, like it's just about, it's about just doing the right things. And I say this over and over again, but it's putting yourself into the best possible situation for you to succeed and for you to succeed moving forward, right? So, and again, it goes back to the thing I say freaking all the time, and I know I sound like a broken record, so I apologize, but it's control what you can control. So when I was going through the process, it was completely different than how it is now. Yeah, we had like social media, we had MySpace and like Facebook, and maybe someone would put a highlight thing up. I remember using YouTube to put basketball highlights and stuff. But anyways, what I'm trying to say is like y'all today have such a means to showcase what you're about to the world. So in my opinion, your Instagram profile, your Twitter, even like your Facebook, those are all your resumes to everyone in the world. So the people that you're trying to get in front of to showcase your talent, you have the ability to do that on your Instagram account. And I think, and I don't know if a lot of people like wrap their head around what that is, because you're basically showing the world who you are day in and day out. And if you do not think that recruiters, college recruiters, and professional scouts don't look at that stuff, you're 100% wrong. So I think tip number 1 is be mindful of that. Be mindful of using your resources. And we all have a free means via Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. It's all free to showcase that. And dude, like who cares if everything you post is about yourself and they're all like highlights and there's never, there's never any of you failing. Like who cares, man? I think that honestly that goes a long way. And then not even to mention tip number 2, the Twitter profile flat ground app by Pitching Ninja, unreal. Like you guys have, I mean, I'm not trying to harp on you, but I honestly believe that y'all have like no excuse for the whole getting seen thing. Because what you can do is everyone has an iPhone. And if you don't, you have a smartphone. So when I was in school, like we just got the Razor and it was like the biggest deal in the world, but video quality sucked. Y'all have smartphones, and those smartphones actually have really good cameras, and those phones can sit somewhere and film you throw over and over again. It can film you throw like your long toss, your flat grounds, your bullpens, and everything. And then you can actually go into that phone, go into an app, trim that video, edit that video, and then put together like a little mini highlight thing for you guys to showcase to the world. And I think that Flatground app on Twitter is amazing. Everyone's seeing that. Like, I literally have not seen a video on there posted by somebody that like didn't get a mention or didn't get a comment or didn't get retweeted or whatever it is. So y'all have means to do that. And I'm just trying to sit here or stand here, I guess, and just provide you some of that information. Like you guys today, I would say it's easier to get seen. And I think more and more guys are getting seen. But there's multiple means to do that, right? So like I said, like film yourself, highlight reel it. Who cares if it's all strikes and it's all freaking painted at the knees, pitches, whatever. Like film it. You know, I mean, personally, I don't think that there's never really a time not to film yourself. Like if you have the means to do that and you have the battery life, do it. Why not? I mean, don't get super like mind effed by diving into your video and trying to get all analytical, like with your mechanics, your movements, all your positioning. Like maybe we should avoid that, age dependent. But I mean, who knows, man? Like maybe one day you throw a pen and you're just lights out, like boom, 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 and you happen to video it. That video turns into viral sensation, right? Like I just don't think we know. And then third tip. Obviously, I'm going to plug this company because they sponsor my podcast, but Pocket Radar, they offer that app capability within their radar gun, and you can literally like film yourself throwing or take a video or someone take a video of you pitching, and the velocity is integrated into the video. So like that alone, that's another tip. You know, I know that's like going the more expensive route, but that's another tip for you to potentially get seen. You know, if you're not already, I think that's huge because now not only is, you know, the recruiter, the scout seeing the mechanics, the makeup, but he's putting a velocity on it. To go, the next step is find someone in your area, or if you have the funds, purchase like a Rapsodo. Then that gives you even more data. And I think we are in the data analytic culture today. And then that's what everyone's kind of looking at now to determine how good your stuff is. So if I know, look, like I'm from a small town too. Like there would have been I still don't think there's anyone in the area that has like a Rapsodo unit. And I get that, but for those of you who maybe are in a bigger city, like seek out resources that have a Rapsodo. And if you don't know, Google baseball facilities near me. Boom, list comes up, you're calling. You're calling. Hey, you guys have this? You guys have this unit? Like, whatever. At the end of the day, and I know I say this a lot too, and I'm sorry, but at the end of the day, it all circles back to how bad do you want it, right? Like, how bad do you want to get seen? How bad do you want to play in college? How bad do you want to play professionally? Because if you sit there and you verbal tell me, like, hey, Robby, I really want to play in college. I really want to do good. I really want to be successful. But then you're that same guy who gets home from school, goes right to the couch, right to video games, doesn't spend time watching Major League Baseball games on TV, doesn't spend time utilizing resources, doing the things that I've kind of talked about today, doing those things, and then you come back, you know, a couple months later, circle back to me and go, hey man, like, I really want to play in college, or I really want to play professionally. And I ask you like, hey, have you like done X, Y, and Z? Well, no, right? I mean, it goes, and we can talk about like your work ethic. We can talk about the efficient work you're putting in. We can talk about all of that. And I'm not sitting there like trying to tell you or yell at you because you're not perfect. That's not what I'm saying at all. Right before I started recording this, I was sitting in this chair having like all of this stuff to do, and I wasn't doing it. Like I wasn't doing anything. Probably wasted an hour. So I do understand. I get it. Like we are human beings, and sometimes we get lazy, and sometimes we don't want to put in the work. But that circles back to my original statement and original foundation of why I created everything that I created is you have to establish a foundation of love for what you are trying to accomplish. If it's baseball, you have to love it, man, because that love is going to fuel every single thing that you do. If you don't love it and maybe you're just like playing because you're kind of good, maybe you're the best player on the team, and you don't really enjoy the game, you just maybe enjoy like the props that come with it, popularity, girls, like whatever it is, you're less likely to put in the extra work than the grinder who's batting ninth playing right field that absolutely has a passion for the game, loves it, and works his tail off, right? I know that's cliche about the whole hard work beats talent, whatever. Maybe I believe in it, maybe I won't even comment on it, but that's besides the point. So again, control what you can control, do what's necessary. If you don't know what to do, watch these types of vlog videos, right? I mean, the resources are out there. Y'all have like no excuse. Y'all have no excuse for like not knowing anything, because there's so much information at the tip of your finger for you to soak up like a sponge. And I will say, like, I'm not oblivious to this, because I 100% know there's a lot of information out there that's stupid. It's dumb. I get it. But it's about finding like credible resources, man. And I know that's kind of even the way I approach like my podcast. You know, if I approach my podcast in a way of like, oh, I'll just let anyone come on that, you know, I really haven't A, spoken to, or B, like, I guess, yeah, like haven't had a conversation with yet, to pick up on his authenticity and his ability to like relate good knowledge, good information, then I'm not going to have him or her on the show, because that doesn't benefit anyone that's going to listen to it. So I think it goes the same for you, is like, do your research, right? And with the power of social media, like, we are like a click away from a message to the person. And yeah, I know there's a bunch of accounts out there that won't reply or whatnot, but you know, at least you did your part. So again, I understand everything, I get it, but I'm standing firm on the idea that y'all have like no excuse for not knowing anything. I put in every single post that I make, in every single one, besides maybe like a splash of like Throwback Thursdays, in every post I say, questions, email me, contact robbyrowe@gmail.com, in every post. So yeah, maybe it'll take me a few days to get to your email or direct message. Probably more likely take me longer to get to the DM, because that gets flooded. But I mean, I'm trying to do my part, you know? So don't message me saying like you don't know, because I think there's a lot of things that and I'm not saying like I'm perfect and I'm giving you all of the information and I know everything. Like, I'm not trying to say that. I'm just saying there's a lot of like-minded individuals that are supplying you with very good content and very good information day in and day out. And are you taking advantage of it? That's what it comes down to. Look in the mirror, ask yourself, hey, am I taking advantage of this dude's post? Like, maybe I should bookmark this and kind of study that. Maybe I should bookmark that. There's so much good information out there. So much good. And I know there's some, anyway, that's besides the point. With that being said, in closing, always feel free to email me. Contact Robby Rowe. Contact ROBBYROW @gmail.com. That was hard. So I'm always open. Emails, I will get to you within 24 hours. Direct messages might take me a few days. But that's all I got today. Hope you guys got something from this. Hopefully it motivated you or gave you some inspiration to take advantage of the society that we live in and the technology that we have, and all of these means to better, what's the word I'm looking for? Better portray yourself? Oh. Anyways, that's all I got, guys. Much love to all y'all. Until next time, your boy's out.